but it's not bad after all.
Yeah, sure, because if you check at these pictures, it's not like what people were showing us on social media.
Yeah, exactly. So, guys, this is where you're going to be staying for the next 21 days. We hope that you enjoy your stay.
Enjoy, definitely.
Any questions?
Can I have the Wi-Fi password?
Wi-Fi, data. And then another thing is room number 5. There's a roommate that you'll be staying with in the room. Saka mugarisana zvakanaka handiti no kubirana and stuff like that.
21 days, 21 days, abana anobhumirwa 21 days, kubuda atimberereka nekudignity all 21 days, gara muteniwa 21 days, abana anobhumirwa.
Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, welcome to another episode of The Week in Lockdown, live from my kitchen. It's been another busy week. Energy Mutodi got fired again. 118 people escaped from quarantine centers across the country, and John Mangudya said, where can I get some anointing oil? But first, the part-time RBZ governor, John Bonot Mangudya, has made the startling revelation that the economy is affected by a coronavirus-like demon.
There is a demon, that virus, it's more like a coronavirus. You can't touch it, but you feel it.
Did you hear that laughter when he spoke? I mean, even our laughable MPs can't take him seriously. Yes, comrades, there's a demon in our economy which needs to be traced. It's like an economic virus. You can't touch it, but you can feel it. Could it be corruption? Or kudatagwire? No, it's economic coronavirus. Oh, so it's not mass sanctions anymore. I mean, you gotta hand it to ZANU-PF. They move with the times. And they know that coronavirus is all the rage these days. So why not blame our economic woes on that?
Some asymmetric economic warfare which will be found, which will be touched. It's more like a guerrilla warfare of economics. No, that's not it. When you talk about asymmetric economic warfare, in that these are factors that are not monetary, but that are there, which are more like a virus that cannot be seen. But it's we're all afraid of it. We're all wearing masks. No one knows where it is. So it's our economy challenge.
Is it to do with the RBZ printing too much money? Or ZANU-PF cronies running the parallel market? No, it's this unnameable, untraceable demon that you can't touch, but you can feel. Which actually sounds a lot like Kuda Tagwire, because I've heard that you can definitely feel his effects, but the guy himself is untouchable. Zimbabwe has seen a spike in COVID-19 infections as positive cases hit 132 this week, mainly coming from returnees and deportees. This is according to our Health Minister, Obadiah, online PhD, Moyo. So far, at least 118 Zimbabwean returnees from the diaspora have fled government's quarantine centers faster than you can say Belvedere Teachers College. And can you blame them? I mean, these dilapidated centers often have no running water and basic facilities. At one center, returnees from South Africa waited more than 2 weeks for tests and were then charged $65 each per test, with officials threatening them with further detention if they didn't pay. Meanwhile, to show there's one rule for the rich and another for the poor, the government has graciously offered 5-star hotels as quarantine centers for wealthy returnees who can afford to stay there, aka their sons and daughters returning from university in Malaysia and China. Yes, why stay at Belvedere Teachers College when you can luxuriate at Bronte Hotel? Maria Kochete. Here's an idea. Like other countries, why not allow people to self-quarantine at home upon arrival and then send medical staff to do regular checkups? It'll be much cheaper for you and more manageable. Oh, you say you don't have the money? Why not use the 863 meter that you gave to Kuda for those Zuko buses? With 3,000 more returnees set to return just next week, according to Opa Muchiburi, I think you comrades need to get your house in order for the sake of our country.
Shaka, I've been wanting to do this ameno for months now.
What? Chi? Oh my gosh, Sha! Ah! What's this? Ndochi.
Surgical mask.
Iko kadendeka kaka.
Iwe, dende ndoro wakasunga kumeso mani. Ungati dende $28 chinichi.
Hamunyarere mimi. Nikuma kwakaita zvinhu munyika munomu. Basa rekungoluta makatanga kumabhazi. Izvinozve makuma mask.
Iwe kujerera mask iwe.
Tiri kufanira kunge tichiisa musoro yedu together and helping the people, but muita basa rekuba. What's wrong with you?
Iwe kumbona chinhu wakasunga kumeso ndo chidende mani.
Chidende chipi? Icho chinhu chako chatobvaruka
iwe chiri well indoors.
Aiwawo ndakuenda inu usataure neni futi.
Dzosa machips angu. Wana waseruda. Mask inganze.
There's this trick that ZANU-PF does after they fire one of their loyalists. They will throw some corruption charges at you and stop calling you comrade in the press. They will throw you under the bus, but don't worry, because the bus won't move. It's really just a little car, Honda Fit. It's just a little something to give the media something to talk about, like a distraction. Right now, the guy under the bus is former Deputy Minister of Information, Energy Mutodi. After being fired from government, ZANU-PF then suspended the guy and prohibited him from participating in any party business until after a disciplinary hearing. We're not celebrating because there are so many Mutodis in government, and this is but just a factional fight. Watch how Mutodi is going to bounce back into some new position. The Kwasa task force awaits. We at The Week would actually like to advise ED to fire all your deputy ministers. It's a very unnecessary and expensive position. These people are literally getting paid to sit and tweet nonsense. And then, with all the savings you get from their fat salaries, you can put it towards our healthcare workers who are working on the front line of this pandemic. In a show of how much the Hurmend really cares about the MDC activists Joanna Mamombe, Cecilia Chimbiri, and Netsai Maroa, who were recently abducted, Patrick Dadzoka Chinamasa has called them arrogant. The acting ZANU-PF spokesperson has basically said, hey, we want to investigate what happened to them, but that didn't stop the ZRP from setting up a bedside hearing in the hospital where the ladies are in order to charge them for an illegal demonstration. Priorities, my comrades. Recently, the police arrested journalists Sam Takawira and Frank Chikwore while they were interviewing the abductees. Leave our journalists alone. Journalism is not a crime. In some good news for us Zimbos, the first ever Zimbabwean film is set to premiere on Netflix on 1st June. And no, it's not Black Panther. Black Panther's not a Zimbabwean film, it's just a Zimbabwean actress. Comrades, let's stop claiming things that aren't ours. So tune in for the romantic comedy Cook Off by Joan Jabu and Thomas Brickhill. And let's celebrate our Zim creatives. A big shout out to all you comrades who joined us in our recent #Reconvene Pali campaign with Open Pali and ZimCod. Parliament had gone on recess at a crucial time, and we were demanding that they come back and meet virtually so that they can investigate and interrogate the government's COVID response. Parliament has now agreed to start meeting virtually from this week. Ahoy, my comrades. The COVID-19 outbreak has had a devastating effect on ordinary Zimbabweans. The Harare Queers Collective is raising money for queer and marginalized communities in Zim. Money raised will go towards healthcare, food packs, counseling, and other essentials. Let's show some solidarity, my comrades. Please help out and donate on these platforms. Thanks for joining us on the Weekend Lockdown. Follow Magamba TV on social media. I've been Comrade Fatso. You have been the people. This has been The Week. Thank you. It's a nice t-shirt here. Futsek.